Hello everyone and welcome to Explore Maths. Today we have to solve the problem is how to calculate 1 plus square root of 5 over 2 whole raised to power 12 without using calculator. So here let us see its step-by-step solution. So here in first step we can split this term in this way like 1 over 2 times 1 plus square root of 5 whole raised to power 12, or it can be further separated in this way 1 over 2 to power 12 times 1 plus square root of 5 whole raised to power 12, or in next step we can write 1 over 2 to power 12 times 1 plus square root of 5 to power. This 12 can be splitted in this way power 3 to power 2 to power 2. This power 3 times 2 times 2 is equal to 12. That is the same as here. So now here we will solve this part of expression first step by step. So here in step 1 we will solve only this part of this term 1 plus square root of 5 to power cube. Here we can see that this is a complete cube. So here we can apply an algebraic formula. Therefore, here it will be equal to 1 cubed plus square root of 5 cubed plus 3 times 1 squared times square root of 5 plus 3 times 1 times square root of 5 squared. So here it will be equal to 1 cube is equal to 1 plus square root of 5 to power cube is same as square root of 5 times square root of 5 squared plus 3 times 1 times square root of 5 plus 3 times 1 is 3 times this square will cancel this square root and here left will be 5. So now here 1 plus this square root will be cancelled by this square and here we will write 5 times square root of 5 plus 3 times 1 times square root of 5 will be equal to 3 times square root of 5 plus 3 times 5 is equal to 15, or now it will be equal to 1 plus 15 is equal to 16 plus 5 plus 3 will be equal to 8 times square root of 5. And now we will proceed towards step 2. So here before step 2 we will further simplify it in this way, as we can take 8 as common from this term. Therefore, here it will be equal to 16 divided by 8 will be equal to 2 plus this value divided by 8 will be equal to square root of 5. So here we have simplified this part of this term up to this cube, and now we will take this square here. Therefore, it will be equal to 8 square is equal to 64 into 2 plus square root of 5 whole squared. And here we can see that this is a complete square, so we can apply here the squared formula. Therefore, here it will be equal to 2 squared plus square root of 5 squared plus 2 times square root of 5. Or in next step it will be equal to 64 into 2 square is equal to 4 plus this square root will be cancelled by this square, so here is 5 plus 2 times 2 is 4 times square root of 5. And now it will be equal to 64 into 4 plus 5 will be equal to 9 plus 4 times square root of 5. And now here we will proceed towards step 3, and here we will write step 3. So we have solved up to here 64 times 9 plus 4 times square root of 5, and now we will proceed with this square. Therefore, here we will take square, and now it will be equal to 64 squared times 9 plus 4 times square root of 5 whole squared, or it will be equal to 64. Here we will solve this 64 squared can be separated in this way: 60 plus 4 whole squared, and by applying here algebraic formula, it will be equal to 60 squared plus 4 squared plus 2 times 60 times 4. So it will be equal to 60 square is equal to 3600 plus 4 square is equal to 16 plus 2 times 4 is equal to 8, and 8 times 60 is equal to 480. And now it will be equal to 0 plus 6 plus 0 is 6, 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 0 is 9, and here 4 plus 6 is 10, 0 is here, 1 is carried, 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. So here we will write this 64 square is equal to, this 64 square is equal to 4096 times. Here we can see that this is a complete square, so here we can apply the square formula. Therefore, here it will be equal to 9 squared plus 4 times square root of 5 squared plus 2 times 9 times 4 times square root of 5, and now it will be equal to 4096 times 9 square is equal to 81 plus 4 squared will be equal to 16 times this square root will be cancelled by this square, so here it will be 5 plus 2 times 9 times 4 will be equal to 72 times square root of 5. So next step will be equal to 4096 times 81 plus 16 times 5 is equal to 80 plus 72 times square root of 5, or 4096 times 81 plus 80 is equal to 161 plus 72 times square root of 5. And now here we will take step 4. So here this term is solved in this way, and now here we will multiply this term to here this value. So here we will write 1 over 2 to power 12 times 4096 times 161 plus 72 times square root of 5. So here we will solve this value 2 to power 12. Here we can write 2 to power 12 is equal to 2 to power 10 times 2 to power 2, or it will be equal to, as we know that 2 to power 10 is equal to 1024, and here we will write 2 to power 2 in this way times 2 times 2, and now it will be equal to 1024 multiplied by 2 will be equal to 2048, and 2048 multiplied by 2 will be equal to 4096. So here we can write 1 over 4096 times here this term 4096 into 161 plus 72 times square root of 5. And now here we can see that this value and this value are same and are being divided, so they will be cancelled by each other, and now we are left with 161 plus 72 times square root of 5, and that is our final answer. I hope you would have liked the video. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.